Hey my Squidlings, it's Katie here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a graphics tablet, and I'm going to be talking about how digital art and Inktober should mix. So if you want to hear the topic, stay tuned to the end of the video. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the Parblo Island A609 tablet. This is a graphics tablet. It does not have a monitor. On the back of the box it shows you some different things you can do. You can edit, you can draw, shows you the couple different system recommendations, which is Windows and Mac, and then it gives you a little overview. But we're just going to go ahead and open the box because that is what I am most excited about. So when the box is opened, you see that there is a setup guide. They give you instructions in English, and they're actually pretty easy to follow. Also teaches you how to replace the nib. Then it gives you a instruction thing in another language, and then here are the specifications for the tablet itself. Then there is a foam protective covering over it. And then we get to the meat of the subject, which is the tablet. It is relatively lightweight, which is really nice, but it's not, it doesn't feel cheap, if that makes sense. I do want to let you guys know, though, that this is a corded tablet, so you cannot take the cord off. You have to leave the cord on there, and the drawing surface is between the little arrow pointy things. So here is that cord. It is a relatively long cord, so you don't have to worry about, get an extender or anything. And then here are the 4 mappable buttons. They come pre-mapped, but you can map them to whatever you want just to make art convenient for you. Then it comes with 5 replaceable nibs and the nib remover. And then we have the pen. It comes with the nib already pre-installed, the side buttons, but it does not have an eraser at the end, which is probably the saddest part about this whole tablet. So first you want to plug it into a USB drive. And then you want to go to their website, click the support tab, and find the tablet that you got from Parblo. So I got the Parblo Island A609, and I'm going to pick it for Windows, but you can also pick the driver for Mac, and you're just going to want to click that and let it download. After it's done downloading, you're going to want to click it, and then a window should pop open. After the window pops open, you're going to want to click it again, and then you're going to want to extract the files to whatever folder, and then you're going to want to install it. You're going to want to pick your language, and for me that is English, and then you're going to want to hit next. Let that load, and then you're going to hit next again. You're going to want to accept the terms. You can read it if you like. I didn't because I never do. And then hit next, and then you're going to want to install. And this could take a few minutes. It could take a while. It just really depends. Then there's going to be a little window that pops up and asks you if you want to restart your computer. That is heavily recommended just because you want the tablet driver to install, and restarting it just kind of gets everything done. Now after your computer is done installing, you're going to want to look down on your system tray and see if there's a new icon. There was not for me, but I searched on my little search bar down at the bottom. I just searched tablet, and tablet settings from Parblo came up. And then I clicked it, and then you're just going to want to test out your pen sensitivity. See if you got pen pressure, all that stuff. I did, but I really didn't like how sensitive it was. So if you drag it to the left side, it actually makes it more sensitive with that little dial. And if you drag it to the right side, it makes it less sensitive, which is what I wanted. So I was just playing around with the pen settings, trying to get something I like, and when you're happy with it, you can go on to mapping whether you're right-handed or left-handed, and key buttons and all of that. Alright, time to move on to this. Now, I was just kind of playing around with the settings. You can change it to whether you want part of the monitor to be mapped or your whole monitor. I just stuck with the whole monitor, and then I changed it from right to left, and then I put the report rate to high. That's not necessary, but I just wanted to, and then I saved it, so then I had to actually flip my tablet upside down because I was using it in the right-handed orientation. But then after that, you're going to want to map your buttons, and I did speed this up a little bit just because it does take a little bit of time. They did come pre-mapped, but I mapped mine to be different, of course. So I mapped mine to be copy, paste, undo, and redo, just because those are the ones that I use the most when I am doing digital art. But you can just map it to whatever you want to be convenient for you. Now after that, you're going to want to open your software that you want to draw in. For me, that is Clip Studio Paint. And you're going to want to see how your pen pressure and stuff works. So I just decided to doodle, and since this is not a screen tablet, I'm used to screen tablets, and it did take a little bit of time for me to get used to. I was actually turning the tablet itself, and I forgot that I could just turn the canvas in the the drawing software. So it did take a little bit of time to get used to, but honestly, it's pretty great, especially for being such a budget tablet. It's $52 right now on Amazon, but it's got so many perks. Not only is it lightweight, but the pen and tablet feel really sturdy, and it doesn't feel cheap. The surface of the tablet is really nice. It feels kind of like paper, and I really appreciate that. However, if you touch it with like really oily stuff, it does leave fingerprints, so you'll want to kind of keep that clean. Another thing is the instructions are really easy to follow. If you have problems, the customer service people will help you, and you can email them, but I had no problems. It was really easy to set up. The pen is comfortable in my hand, and the tablet is a really great size, especially if you want to leave it around your desk area just to doodle whenever you feel the urge. The pen is battery free, which I think is amazing. You don't have to charge a battery, and it's got 2048 levels of pressure. It does have micro pressure sensing, and it has 5080 LPI resolution, and it does have a 60-degree tilt. All in all, I think it works really great, and I've had fun using it so far. I think the only thing I really don't like is the fact that there's no eraser on the pen, but I do know that they make other tablets that do have pens that come with erasers. And what I mean by eraser is it just has a sensor on the other side, so you can flip it over and use it as an eraser. But Parblo makes a ton of different tablets, and I would recommend you guys go over to their website and see which one fits your needs. They're all super affordable, and I will leave a link down in the description below if you want to go check them out. All in all, I think this is a great starter tablet, and to be honest, I wish I had known about these tablets when I was wanting to get into digital art. Instead, I ended up getting a Cintiq that was way out of my budget, but I had saved for it, so whatever. I wish I had known about their cheaper tablets and monitors before now. Now we're going to get on to the portion, the topic portion, and that is, can you do digital art with Inktober? And it's been a huge controversy because somebody asked the official Inktober page if they could do digital art, basically. I mean, Inktober was created for ink. I mean, thus the name. But the thing is, now it's become more of a symbol to improve just any medium that you really want. Now, the person asking the official Inktober, of course the official Inktober is going to say that, you can only use ink, but I don't see anything wrong with using digital art. I mean, there are methods you could do. You could not use Control-Z to undo your mistakes, or you could just do it anyway because you want to. I did digital art in this piece because I really wanted to practice my digital art, plus I wanted to take a look at that tablet. But the other thing is, I'm not super great at digital art. I've been doing it for a little under a year now, and I don't know, I'm not great at it, and it's something I want to improve, and that's why I decided to do digital art for some of my Inktober. It's not going to be a lot of it, but, it's whatever you want to improve, and that's how I feel about it. If you really want to improve on any medium, be it gouache, watercolor, ink, digital art, maybe acrylics, oils, I say go for it. It's Inktober, but you can do whatever you want because ultimately it is your art, and I think the fact that you going out and participating every single day, doing some kind of art every day is beneficial, and I think that everybody should do it no matter what medium they want to work in. And that's just my personal opinion. Alright, so if you're interested in the tablet, I'll have a link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to thumbs it up. Also, don't forget that I have a Patreon, and this line art is available to color for the monthly coloring contest. So if you pledge at least $1 and you color it, you get entered to win art prints and stickers and buttons and stuff like that. Don't forget, you can follow me here on our cute little squid pod if you haven't already to keep updated on new videos. Right now, I'm uploading daily videos for Inktober. Also, there's this little bell thing that's next to the subscribe button that if you click that, you get notified on when I upload new videos. So, yay for that. So, until next time, guys, toodaloo!